Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we are in for lower body and upper body. We're not training full body, we're training a little bit of quads, a little bit of hamstrings and midweek back. That's what the plan is going to be. Now, it doesn't mean I'm doing everything for quads and hamstrings and everything for midweek back. I'm almost just kind of trying to bring them both together, do maybe 3 or 4 for each, because by the time I do a compound for quads and potentially a compound for hamstrings, I'm not really going to have that much left in me for back. But I'm going to try and merge the compound for hamstrings with back, so that being maybe something like an SLDL or an RDL or something like that. I did have a collaboration on Monday, which was 2 days ago from now, hence why my normal leg session wasn't on Monday this week. So that's why I'm trying to do a little bit today, make up for it. My legs got absolutely fucking cooked, pumped, fried, burnt, just ended on Monday. I had the collab with Jay, who you guys may or may not know. If you're from Rotherham, you'll know exactly who fucking Jay is. I'm really looking forward for you guys to be able to see that video. Everything got filmed. We trained twice. We had an AM session, PM session. AM was a 45 1-hour rug with 70 kilo on my back. After that, I had suitcase carries round a rugby pitch, like a track. But to be honest, the second session was even more mental. It was 3 hours at night, 2 hours in the morning. I don't have to go into any more. My body was absolutely cooked from it. I've felt pain in areas that I've never felt in my entire life, but it was incredible. Jay's just a different breed. He's a different type of human being. I don't even think he is almost a human being. However, it was a big insight for me because from a mentality aspect side of things, that opened me up to even more. And I am super grateful for that, and it was incredible. But no more rambling on, you guys will see that video maybe in like a week's time from when this goes up, hopefully. So today, because I've not done all of my leg work, my lower body got taxed, but I didn't do my regular squats, leg extensions, leg curls, etc. So I am doing them today. I'm trying to bring them as close to the start of the week compared to the end of the week, because I still want to do deadlifts on the weekend. So I need to be able to get them out of the way today and know that I'm going to be fresh for deadlifts on the weekend. So we're beginning with adductors. We're then going to go leg curl, extensions, and then I do want to do a hack squat variation. I'm thinking the Atlantis today because I know it's a little bit less pressured through the hips. And because of that, with it not being as demanding as maybe something like a barbell or a Cybex hack, I'm going to see how that feels today, because my whole hip region is just not the best. But I need to get it done today. And then midweek back from there, we'll literally just call that by how I feel. But it's going to be the usual pull downs, rows, just all of the above. You guys know, you've probably seen most of my midweek back work before. However, this is going to be different because I'm doing lower body first and then into that. So we'll see how I feel. I'm probably not going to be too informative today because I just want to get this done. But of course, we've got to bring it to the channel. Oh! Oh! Lying leg curl to begin. I would normally do seated leg curl. However, again, just because of how tight I feel around here, I don't want to be super compact in a seated leg curl. So I'm choosing this one. Nautilus leg curl, it's not the heaviest, but I get on really well with it. I can open myself up enough, which feels good enough. I'm probably going to take the stack for maybe a couple of sets, 10 to 15 reps with maybe not as much challenge as what I would get from a seated leg curl. However, I'm getting enough done. And for today, that's the main thing. My hips are feeling 60% good, not the best. However, the warmer I'm getting, the better they're feeling, which is the most important part. So, as you would have seen, I didn't just kind of do my warm-ups at 2 reps and then 1 rep, and then got to my working set. I almost kept them to like 8 to 10s the whole way up, just to again get as much warmth and looseness around the area. Same goes with adductors upstairs. I done my working sets, however, I still took my warm-ups with a few more reps. And I also done abductor work as well, just to kind of open that area up a little bit more. So things are feeling better, which is the main thing. It's not that I'm injured or anything like that. It's literally just, I done something that I've never done before. And as you guys know, it's ultimately like taking out an exercise, not doing it for months and then putting it back in. You're going to experience pain where you've not had it in a long time. So that's kind of how we're feeling, but everything's feeling good. That felt really good there. Better than the last time I've done it, which to be honest is a win. I stacked the prime adductor as well on pin 1 as well. None of this fucking having it drop off in ranges that's going to make things easier. I stacked that and that felt really good. So I think I took 12 reps on it as well, which was nice, very controlled, exact same as here. So things are feeling good, so no complaints. Hey! Ooh, fuck. Hey! Hey! Come on then. Ah! Come on! Okay. Yeah! One! All time fucking territory. All time. You would have seen we jumped straight from, I think, maybe 7 all the way to 10 and a half. We had a bit of a mini situation in the gym Sarah had a VIP phone call that just happened to come in right now, and the pre-sale went live for John Cena's retirement match, which I am not fucking missing. I don't give a fuck whether I'm just about to go into a top set or I'm doing a warm-up set. I'm going to be there. Now, we did jump to the working set, which was 10.5, which if you didn't get already, that was all-time PB territory. I've never done that in my life. I've took this up to 10, and I think I've maybe done like 10 reps or something with it. I'm not entirely sure. I think that was what I done when I trained legs with AJ in Rotherham. So, in order to put 10.5 on this, these are all 20s. There's a Team Nasty. I don't want to say calibrated because it's obviously not calibrated, but it's a thin plate in the middle. So, we can get rid of that. 25, 25, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've got two 25s. 10.5 for 8. All-time PB territory. Leg portion of this session is technically done. I would have liked to move on to a single arm pull down. However, surprisingly, every single arm pull down is taken. Therefore, no single arm pull downs will get done yet. I'll do them in the session. They'll just not get done yet. So I'm going to actually just do a pull down and then move on to an RDL. The reason behind the RDL right now in my head is because I know I can kind of bias the hamstrings a little bit more than just my upper back, my mid back, my lower back. So I'll see how they feel, take them maybe up to 3-4 plates, see how they feel. If they feel terrible, I'll just move on to a step leg like what I have been doing in every single leg session. If they feel good, we'll obviously run them. Okay. Hey, yep.
Wrapping up this one with the back portion, or at least the final few movements of the session. So you would have seen that my wide pull downs, then of course into the RDLs, which you could definitely argue they weren't straight leg bias RDLs. They definitely had a bit more of knee flexion there, which kind of did bring in a little bit more of my full posterior chain rather than just being hamstring dominant. However, they felt absolutely incredible, so all was very good there. Hammer pull down here, single arm, 2 sets I done here, which actually really felt really good, even although by this point I was definitely getting absolutely beat up. To be honest, I was quite surprised even being able to take the 2 working sets. I just literally kept both reps between 10 and 15, so I wasn't shooting for any crazy heavy loads. But again, 2 very more so effective and efficient sets. Moving on to the hammer single arm horizontal row, another big favorite of mine. Again, not to be able to focus on taking it to the absolute extreme, because I could definitely for sure take it to that kind of 6 and 7 plate marker and just look to be able to do maybe anywhere from 6 to 8 reps. However, I again kept it the exact same as the pull downs, just 10 to 15s, which to be honest I do go between doing on my midweek back session, because it's not overly a huge focused session. It's more so just the initial movements that I'm making up for that I've maybe not done in the deadlift session itself. It in itself is my main back session of the whole week. So from here, moving from my single arm rows to cable pull downs, which literally did just wrap the session up. Overall, it was a productive one. Will I do it again, as in merging lower body and back training together? Probably not. I did it on this day, I made it work, it worked, and that is the main thing. But if you can, guys, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll catch up with you all in the next video.